Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Jai Shri Ram. Welcome to our next episode in our complete reading of Srimad Valmiki Ramayana. In the previous episode, we saw how Sri Ramachandra met Guha at Shrungiberapura. Guha offers him the best of the foods that Guha can provide. Sri Ramachandra politely declines them, saying that he has not come there as a prince, but he has come there as a tapasi who is going for Vanavasa. And if Guha really wants to serve the king, Dasharatha Maharaja, Guha can provide good food and water to the horses. Guha does that. Sri Ramachandra, for the second straight day, sleeps only by taking water. He doesn't eat. He performs his Sandhya Vandana, takes water, sleeps. Sitama sleeps beside him. They both are sleeping in the open. Lakshmana is not sleeping. Now Guha approaches Lakshmana and he wants Lakshmana to sleep so that he can protect. Now this is a beautiful conversation because two Rama Bhaktas are talking here. Lakshmana is Sri Ramachandra's Bahiprana. He always goes along with Sri Ramachandra, and here Guha, who is a great friend of Sri Ramachandra, he is also coming and talking to Lakshmana. So two people who love Sri Ramachandra very, very deeply are talking here, and that's a beautiful conversation to listen. So let's get into the conversation here. This is the 51st sarga of Ayodhyakanda. Guha comes there and he says, Yam tata sukhasaya Twadardhamopakalpita Pratyasvasihi Sadhvasyam Rajaputra Yathasukam. O Lakshmana, I have made this nice bed for you. Please go and sleep on it. Because I and my clan, we are all used to live in this forest and we are used to the hardships of the forest. But you have come from a place of comforts, from Ayodhya Nagara, where you are used to sleep on very smooth surfaces. But here you can't sleep on this hard place, on this hard earth. Hence I have made you this nice bed. Why don't you come and sleep? He's saying this in this wonderful sloka. Uchtoyam janas sarvaha klesanantam sukhochitaha gupyadhyam jagarishyamaha kakusthasya vayam nisham. This is a sloka which is one of the most wonderful slokas of Srimad Ramayana. This shows Guha's love for Sri Ramachandra and why he is serving Sri Ramachandra is told in the next sloka. So these two slokas, the 4th and 5th slokas of the 51st sarga of Ayodhyakanda, extremely important slokas. Nahi ramat priyatamo mamasti bhuvikaschana bravim yetadaham satyam satyenaiva chate sepe. In this world, I have no other person whom I like more than Sri Ramachandra. So Sri Ramachandra is a most liked person by me, and I am saying this by promising on the truth. Asya prasada dasimse lokesmin subhat yasah dharma vaptim cha vipulam ardha vaptim cha kevalam. And why I am liking Sri Ramachandra so much, I like his qualities. He has been such a great friend to me. And what do I expect back? With Sri Ramachandra's blessings, I want to get great kirti in this world. I want to get great name and fame in this world. I also want to learn more about dharma. I want to live in the path of dharma. And if you are with Sri Ramachandra, you will live in that path of dharma. And with that dharma, if I can get some ardha, some money, I'll be happy. This is what I want from him, is what Guha is saying. Soham Priyasakam Ramam Sayanam Sahasidaya Rakshishyami Dhanushpanihi Sarvato Jnatibhis Saha. So since I love Sri Ramachandra so much, O Lakshmana, don't worry. I, along with my entire clan, entire family, entire relatives, I'm going to stay here and I'm going to protect Sri Ramachandra. Nahime viditam kinchid vanesmin charatas sada chaturangam hyapipalam sumahat prasahemahi. He's saying, we roam in this forest, and particularly I know every nook and corner of this forest. There is nothing in this forest that I don't know. Hence, even if Chaturanga Balas, now, in many places you would have heard this Chaturanga Balas. In many Sanatanic texts, you would see Chaturanga Balas. So what are Chaturanga Balas? First is Kalbala, which is the soldiers on the foot. Then Haya Bala, or the Ashwa Bala, which is the armies mounted on a horseback. And then Gajabala, the armies mounted on an elephant back. And then Rathabala, the armies on a chariot. So even if there is an army which has all these 4 divisions, even if someone attacks us with all these 4 units of an army, I can defend. Hence, I know, Lakshmana, you are awake because you want to protect Sri Ramachandra. I assure you that I and my clan will protect him. So please go to sleep. Now Lakshmana, he is saying, O Guha, O man who has got no kalmasha, I have no fear when you are protecting us. Lakshmanastam tadovacha rakshyamanas natrabhita vayam sarve dharmamevanu pasyata. Kadham dasharadho bhumo sayane sahasitaya sikya nidramaya labdhum jeevitam va sukhani va. Here Lakshmana is showing his love for Sri Ramachandra. He is saying, when my brother and my sister-in-law, or when my bhaiya and bhabi are sleeping on the floor like this, how do you expect me to even be alive? How do you expect me even to think of comforts? Yona devasurai sarvai sekya prasahitum yadhi tampasya sukhasamvishtam truneshu sahasitaya. A man who can't be defeated both by devas and asuras in war. Those devas and asuras can't even face this man in war. Such Sri Ramachandra, he is sleeping on grass. Truna here means grass. Truneshu sahasitaya means he is sleeping on grass, and Sita is also sleeping along with him. Just look at it. How can my heart even bear it? Yomantra tapasalabdho vividhaischa parisramaihi eko dasaradhas yeshtah putra sadrusa lakshanah asmin pravrajite raja nachiram vartaishyati vidhanam edinim nonam kshiprameva bhavishyati. He is saying this Sri Rama, he is the man who is loved by Dasharatha. He is the most important son of Dasharatha. Dasharatha got this son by doing a lot of parishrama. Dasharatha worked so hard that he used mantras, he did tapasya, and did a lot of other things, yajnas, yagas, and then he got Sri Ramachandra, his son. And today, when Sri Ramachandra is not there with him, will Dasharatha be alive? Oh Guha, I am telling you, Dasharatha will not live for long. We saw a Lakshmana who actually said that I'll arrest the king and I'll make you the king, O Sri Rama. He said all that to his brother. But now to Guha he is saying, my father will not be able to survive for many days after Sri Rama has come here. So Lakshmana knows in and out of Dasharatha's heart. Lakshmana knows in and out of Sri Ramachandra's heart. In movies, in serials, we see Lakshmana as only as an angry young man. But here in Srimad Ramayana, in the Moola, we see that Lakshmana understands a lot. He knows a lot of things. And look at what Lakshmana says after this. He says, Vinadya sumahanadam srameno paratam striya nirghosho paratam chato manye rajanivesanam. The moment this earth loses its king, all the women, they would start shouting, they would start crying, and lot of these wives of my father, they might not even be alive. Kausalya chaiva raja cha tadhaiva janani mama nasamse idi jivanti sarvete sarvari mimam. Kausalya ma, the king, my mother, I don't know if they would be alive in this night. I'm expecting that most of them would leave this world because they can't stand the pangs of separation from Sri Rama. Jivetapi hime mata Shatrughna vekshaya taddukham yattu Kausalya Veera Survina Sishyati. My mother, she might still be alive because she might want to see Shatrughna's face, but Kausalya ma, she might not be alive after all this is happening. Anurakta Janakirna Sukha Lokapriyavaha Rajavyasana Samsrishta Sapuri Vinasishyati. The people of Ayodhya, they love my father, they love Sri Ramachandra, and when things of this sort happen, I doubt if those people can stay alive. Kadham putram mahatmanam jestam priyamapasyatah sariram dharayishyanti prana rajnyo mahatmanah. I still doubt. Forget all these people. I still doubt if my father would be alive because he can't survive without Sri Ramachandra. And then again he says, my mom, Kausalyama, I doubt if these people will be alive. They might die. My father, he wanted to make my elder brother king for a lot of days. Now that the elder son is out into the wild, now that he has come into Vanavasa, I doubt if my father would still be alive. Siddhartha pitram vrittam tasmin kale vyupasite pretakaryesh sarveshu samskarishyanti bhumipam. Bharata, he would come back to the kingdom and he would do the dahana samskaras and other karyas that need to be done. he would be doing all that. My city is a very well planned city. My city is a city that keeps getting decorated very frequently. People there would be very, very happy always. But will they be happy now? The moment Dasharatha would die, will my city be happy? Will my father be alive? Can I go back and see him? Oh Guha, these are the questions that are going in my mind. Once Sri Ramachandra finishes 14 years of Vanavasa, can we all go back and see Dasharatha Maharaja? Api Satya Pratigena Sardham Kusalina Vayam Nivrutta Vanavasesmi Nayodhyam Privisemahi. Can my elder brother, can Sita Mama, who is like a mother to me, can we all get back and see Dasharatha Maharaja once we have finished our 14 years of Vanavasa? Lakshmana kept saying all these. And Guha kept trying to console him. The whole night happened in this. So Lakshmana was really worried for his father, for Kausalyama, for Sumitra, and for all the people of Ayodhya. And one more thing here, Lakshmana in this Vilapa also never says that Bharata would come and become the king and all. He says even Bharata might be sad, is an inference that we are getting from Lakshmana's words here. Lakshmana is extremely sad, and even Guha is sad now. Both of them spend the night discussing how the future might look like, and most of it was filled with Lakshmana's sadness. The entire night they spent this way. The night was over, and the next morning Sri Ramachandra woke up. Now, what orders would Sri Ramachandra give to Lakshmana? What does he talk to Guha? That's something we'll be seeing in our next episode. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ओम सर्वं सत्कृति साचिन्वरा स्वामी चरणारविन्दार्पणमस्तु. स्वस्ति. जय श्री राम.